Hello, my fellow MMA super fans. I'm Nissi Icasiano. Joining us on the program today is one of the best fighters to ever do it in the sport of mixed martial arts. Ladies and gentlemen, Cris Cyborg. Champ, good to have you on the program.
Thank you. Amazing to have you here too. Thank you so much for being here, having me.
Yeah, this gives me goosebumps, but hey, you're here. Anyway, congratulations on your contract extension recently, and this is a new chapter in the career of Cris Cyborg.
Yes, I'm really happy. I'm working with Scott Coker for a long time and starting Strike Force, and I have amazing time with them. This of last 4 years, and I'm happy to sign with them. That we are family, and I'm very thankful.
All right, from one big news to another, champ. A few days ago, a photo you posted on social media created a lot of buzz in Asian MMA, particularly Philippine MMA. Of course, I'm talking about the photo with Eduard Folayang and Joshua Pacio. I know you extended an invitation to Edward last March, but the world needs to know, how did you guys turn it into a reality?
Then went to USA to training, and I said, man, this is the opportunity I can invite them come to the gym for we can do some training together. Edward, he's amazing athlete and the champion, and for me it's a pleasure having him in the gym. And he's a Christian too, like me. So we did the amazing training together with Joshua too. He's a lot of things for teaching me too, and it's an amazing opportunity to have them here.
All right. That's pretty awesome. That's a good backstory. But, we want to know, how did the training go with Edward and Joshua? What are the certain things you found unique in their skill set that impressed you in training?
You cannot say anything about the strike. The strike, they have amazing strike. And the Joshua, he's already champion, 20 years old, fight for the title, and now he's 27, really young, have a lot of think for the future, and they still train really hard and work hard. Edward is 39 years old. I'm getting close to there, 37 years old, but he's a really good shape. And the champion has really motivated me for continue to work hard and upgrade, my strike every day. It was amazing to be together and share a little bit, our position, the strike, everything.
Speaking of Edward, he's a big star in the Philippines. He's called the face of Philippine MMA. But however, his last five fights in MMA have not gone his way, and some fans believe it's time for him to call it a career. We want to know, what's your honest to goodness assessment on Edward as a fighter, physically and mentally?
This is one of the things is really personal choice, personal decision. Um, I believe this is you guys cannot just feel him about one fight,
Mhm.
his last fight. I think he's have a lot of things to go to do in the sport. He's already did amazing too. It's sometimes a fighter's life is difficult. Sometimes you have a good moment in your career. Sometimes you have a hard moment in your like career. Because these are names of fighter. Continue fight to overcome every day. I believe he's continue training, continue work, looking for be better, and a lot of things in his future.
Yeah, you mentioned a while ago Joshua Pasha. Apart from Edward, Joshua is a two-time world champion. A lot of people say he will be Edward's successor as the face of Philippine MMA. Can you say that Pacio has already hit his prime as a fighter, or do you still see him growing as a competitor, which makes it much scarier if you think about it?
About Joshua.
Yeah,
Joshua.
yeah.
He's so young. He's so young. He's have a lot of things for his future. For sure, he's gonna improve it and getting better. And I know he's already. He's got her first title, 20 years old. He's already 3 times already compete for the title. I think like a lot of things for the future for him. He's really young, and a lot of things can come. And yes, I believe he's going much better and learn a lot of every day. And it's good company be with Edward. Edward so much experience and both together for sure is gonna grow more and more.
You know, them leaving Team Lakay created a lot of buzz in the Philippines, not only the Philippines, but in the entire Asia. In your opinion, do you honestly believe that they made the right decision to go out of their comfort zones and tap all the help they can get to supplement their development as athletes?
Yes, I believe it's important you get out your comfort place. You know, I went to South Africa for training there for my fight for my title in Bellator for defend my title. I believe it's really important you get out your comfort zone and have more people in your gym challenge you. So for you improve your game. For sure, it's then really learn a lot outside and for uncomfortable place too. And you have to have a lot of courage for do this, you know, because there's a lot of challenge and for sure they grow a lot and improve their games.
I have to throw this question. How confident are you that Joshua and Edward can redeem themselves? Joshua is coming off a loss. He lost the title last December. Edward is coming off a 5-fight losing streak. How confident are you?
You know, other time when you lost fight, you know, it's time to think about what I have to improve. You see already, then you get out of your comfort place and come to another place to get improved and learn. Because you know, our sports it's getting better every time. The people getting
Yeah,
better
I
every time.
agree. Yeah.
People watch you train every day. So when you fight, people watch you, study you, for beat you. So it's a really important you upgrade your game and you get better, learning new things and for you keep on the top, it's really important.
Champ, I want to ask you this. Can you kindly explain your affinity with Filipino fighters? Because if I'm not mistaken, you visited Manny Pacquiao a couple of times in training camp, especially during his preparation for the Mayweather fight back in 2015. I saw that photo. What does endear you with Filipino fighters now with this latest interaction with Joshua Pacio and Edward Folayang?
You know, I have a much respect for Manny. Even I have one pet at the house, and then we call him Manny per cow because he's one little pig. So for me, he is an example of the fighter. You know, it's not just to be the best fighter in the world, but I know he's helped a lot of people in his country. I know he's good guy, good man, good heart, and I think this is the most important. And your legacy not just to be the champion, be the best of fighters, but you be changing people's lives and try help do the best. This is make you the world champion. And he's a big example. I'm really big fan of him. And for sure, Edward Joshua look at him this way too. For sure, if they have the opportunity for help and others, they're gonna will. And they have the big example, have to be proud, you know, many represent the Philippines and all his people.
That's nice. And, you know, we all know Edward and Joshua are fighting in one championship. And most recently, one held its first event in the United States. I know you're fighting for Bellator, but I know you're all for an even playing field in the sport, equal opportunity. Assuming you've seen one's first event last May 5, I was there. What do you think is the impact of that historic event on that side of the globe?
No, it's very important. We have more competitions between. It's great for the fighters. So we don't just not have just one choice to go. You can see another choice, and it's very important. You know, when championship come to America, you can see the sport grow a lot, and you give it the opportunity to Asian fighters. The American people know them, you know, because you know have a lot of famous Asian fighters, and the people really don't know much, you know. But it's nice when they come to America, they're gonna see a new faces, new fighters, young fighters, hungry and to do our best. And it's really cool for grow the sport and give it more opportunity to the fighters.
Now, going to your career as a mixed martial artist, as I mentioned a while ago, you resigned with Bellator. Looking at your resume, you have done it all. But the biggest question is, what keeps you motivated to continue your career? What are the things that you still want to achieve at this point?
You know, I'm doing this for 18 years. I would
Yeah,
like to complete it 20 years, maybe 21.
yeah.
But you know, for one of the things for me, not just to be the world champion in the world, but you know, be the people champions life. To help the community, do my best to share my faith, and you know, help people, you know, to overcome your goals, overcome me every day. So for me, share my faith and I always pray, you know, it's God guiding me where I'm going and send me and doing my best. And I love my job. I love my job. I think it's really important that you love what you do, not just to think about money, but I think when you love to do something, even it's a little money, but you love, is no job. It's like something you really enjoy. And for sure, and you do your best, a lot of discipline, work hard, the blessing gonna come. And for me, I love my job. Is something show up in my life when I was 19 years old. I never have a dream to be a fighter, but you see how it's God work. Sometimes we don't know, but He knows the best for us. And I'm really happy continue fighting. I want to do the biggest fights in my
Yeah.
career and do big fights for my fans and finish my career or help them overcome and the search for your goals. Do your best and see you can.
July 9 is a very special day for you, I bet, right?
Yeah, July
now,
9, my birthday.
now, what keeps you young?
For me, I think when you love what you do, keep you young.
Mm.
And when you see the fans come talk to you and see a lot of story, testimony, like how, okay, I start training because I watch you training I'm fighting when I'm kid. So this is motivate me, continue doing great, continue doing good. And yes, my family keeping me up too. My family, I love to be part and help them too. And yes, share my faith, walk with God, do my best. This is keeping me young.
Nice. Anyway, before I let you go, any message to your fans, Filipino fans, Asian fans, American fans, fans in general?
I want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for all my fans. I visit a lot of places in the Asian, Thailand, Malaysia, Korea, Japan, but I never have the opportunity to be in China or Philippines. I know it's a beautiful place. I know it's a
Yeah.
people, very good people. And for sure, I would like to train maybe one day with Eduard, Joshua, visit many in Philippines and see all my fans. I appreciate everyone. And follow me. Soon we're gonna have news for my next fight. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for everything.
Champ, it's an honor and a privilege to share this platform with you.
Thank you. I appreciate.
For the very last time, the one and only Cris Cyborg.